Okay, if you missed art last week, we started our art fundraiser project and we drew an owl step by step. So if you were absent, you're going to sit here with a clipboard and a pencil and eraser and follow along and draw step by step to catch up. At the end, our owl will look something like this one, but you will have added a pattern to your owl to make it whimsical. Make sure you're drawing lightly so that you can erase. I'm going to press harder so that the camera and hopefully you'll be able to see the lines. To start out with, we start with the owl's pupils. That's the dark spot of the owl's eyes. They're going to be about the size of a dime. You want to draw one dime shape, then put down 3 fingers to leave space and make another pupil dime shaped. Next, the outside of his eyes are going to be larger. They're a little larger than quarters. They do not need to be perfect circles. Now we'll go up and we'll draw the top of his head. We're going to start just past one eye, and it's going to be just a slight curved line just past the other eye. His ears go up into triangles. So on one side we go up and then down for a triangle. Same thing, other side. Up and then down for a triangle. We'll work on for making the shape of his body. We're going to go straight down our paper, and when we get towards the bottom we want to stop because we're going to leave room for his tail. On the other side we'll come straight down and we will curve under, making sure to leave room for his owl legs and feet. When we make the tail, I'm just going to make a zigzag line tail. If you want to make yours curly or fluffy looking, you can use a different shaped line to do that. But I'm just going to make zigzag to make it look like feathers. It's up to you how you would like to make your tail. Now we're going to go back to his face and finish his face off. We are just going to draw sort of a rounded rectangle around his eyes. We're going to start at the top, wrap around this each side. As we come to the middle, we want to stop and we want to draw the top part of a triangle. So slant up and then slant down. Then finish the mask. Next, we'll draw the bottom of a triangle to form the beak. We're going to come a little bit down his body to form a wing. His wing is going to be curved. He's standing looking at us. And then again, I am just going to do zigzag line for my feathers. If you made yours curly or fluffy, you could do that at the end of your wing. To finish off our owl's body, underneath, we're going to make a bubble. One and two. His leg is just going to be 2 straight lines down on each side. And for his toes, 1 toe curves to the outside of your paper, 1 to the front, and 1 to the inside. 1 out, 1 to the front, and 1 to the outside edge. So watch me first. I'm going to curve out to the front, to the inside, and back to my leg. Curve to the inside, to the front, to the outside of my paper and back to my leg. Our owl is now complete, with the exception of adding patterns and a horizon line. Horizon line is where the sky meets the ground. So I'm going to put my horizon line right here. If you want to make it curved and make a hill or a mountain, that is fine. I'm just going to keep mine simple and make it straight. Now for my owl, I can do a variety of patterns. So I'm going to add a zigzag line. I'm going to add a dashed line. I will make his wing checkerboard. You can add anything that you would like, polka dots. A pattern is just anything that repeats over and over and over again. Again, it is up to you what pattern you would like to add to your owl. The final step is to get a Sharpie from Watermelon Table and outline, which just means trace over all of your lines with Sharpie. Then you will be ready to paint with the rest of the class.